Hi Pisces, welcome to your fortnightly 2-week forecast with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So remember, these are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. They are for the next 2 weeks. Remember to use your own discernment. And the reason they're for the next 2 weeks is because Rafi needs that holiday break too. So before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help us all on our paths, or should I say, all of you on your paths to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the fortnight over this next 2 weeks, you have a fortnight for anybody that's wondering or asking, because I always get someone in the comments like, "What's a fortnight?" And it's like, it's 2 weeks. Right, so you have the death card, right? So endings, completions, culminations. This is likely to be a fortnight where you are releasing something, and because it's the final 2 weeks of the year, this actually works in your favor. Use it to let go of or to close down something that you know just has no place in your life anymore, right? Remember, the death card isn't always about actual or literal death. Sometimes it just represents where you need to release something or let something go. And the death card, when it shows up in that capacity of transformation, if you do the death card right and you let whatever it is that's coming up for review, shift, change, or transformation or whatever, if you let it go with grace, you avoid the tower. All right, that's the little secret. For your actions and options, you've got the Seven of Cups. So this is the time, my dear Pisces, where you stop doing more than is humanly possible. This is where you start to prioritize yourself. It's where you start to take things off of your plate that are just not possible to do. The Seven of Cups, when this card shows up, I often say to my clients, streamline your focus. You've got too many plates spinning at the moment. You've got to take something off, right? Put something on the back burner. Come back to it when you've got more time, because you're likely to either drop something or break something here. Now, another way this also shows up is the Seven of Cups can be a self-illusory tendency where we lie to ourselves. So where you've been telling yourself, no, I'm fine, I can just keep going, I can just keep doing this, I can just keep da-da-da-da, I'm going to add in more. No, this is where you this next fortnight is going to be you being really honest with yourself about what is and isn't humanly possible, what you are and are not responsible for, and is going to see you really start to make some changes or some adaptations moving forward. So I actually really like this for you. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, the Seven of Cups is an invitation for you to be really honest with yourself about where you're lying to yourself about what is or isn't right in your life. It's a moment of honesty, right? And it might not be pretty, it might not be comfortable, it might not be easy, but it absolutely can be worth it. All right, for your communications and conversations, you've got the Five of Cups. So look, these two cards, interestingly enough, there are very few combinations that speak to literal death. This is one of them, but the interesting thing is with this combination is this is where the passing has usually already happened. So this could be, for some of you, maybe you hear that like an old family friend has passed on, maybe because this is the mourning card, right? And with the death card, and it's in your communication, so this is you hearing news of a passing. It's you hearing that somebody has walked their final journey or completed the winter of their lives, as I like to see it. And you know, this with the Seven of Cups, this is a lot of water. The Seven of Cups is water energy, the Five of Cups is water energy, and the death card is Scorpio. That's more water energy, right? So there's a lot of water here. And interestingly enough, the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups both resonate to the same frequency as Scorpio energy. So you've got a lot of Scorpionic energy here. Now, this could be release of secrets, it could be letting something go, it could be finishing or completing something, or consciously choosing to release something from your life. If you're studying or in some form of academia, maybe you now decide, maybe this is the time where you say, you know what, it's time for me to let this go. It's just not for me anymore. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. I don't resonate with the content or whatever the case might be anymore. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be a moment at which you realize, you know what, This company is great. It's brought me so far, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to grow in the direction that I would really like to with them. Now, it doesn't mean that you're suddenly just going to leave your job. It does mean that for some of you, you might get really real with yourself about the prospects that you have within the company that you're in. When it comes to your those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, um, honestly, I think this might be that you're retiring part of your service. I don't think you're closing down your business, but I do feel like there's some part of your business that you are really phasing out now, that you're just letting go of or releasing, and kind of saying to yourself, okay, you know what, this is ready to come to a close or come to an end now. Especially if it's something that you haven't been enjoying, right? That Seven of Cups is speaking very loud in that regard. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this could be an old colleague, it could be an old friend, it could be, you know, maybe more of an acquaintance, not necessarily somebody close, but you know, it's always sad to hear of somebody's passing, even if you're not necessarily close to them. It's just like one of those moments where it's like, oh, okay, you know, this really is real stuff, right? For your love and relations, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is all about work, professional life. Now, this could be professional partnerships. That's possible. When it comes to your physical, when it comes to those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, one of you could be like there might be a lot of conversation about one of you quitting your jobs, or changing the work that you do. There's some kind of shift that's coming when it comes to the partnership, and one of you could be, you know, touch wood, I hope I'm wrong, but one of you could be losing a job, but one of you could be, you know, another way that can also show up is that you consciously choose to let go of a job in favor of something else. And I tell you, if you're anything like me, there's nothing. I mean, I frequently used to do this a lot when I was younger. Like, I'm an Aquarius, so it's part of my nature, right? But I would leave a job, and that would, you know, not having one to go to, and that would be the fire under my butt to say, right, okay, I need to find something else. And quick time, right? I never gave myself the chance to kind of say, oh, you know, this could not work out. Da, 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 da. I didn't do any of that. It was just, I'm leaving this, and like literally, usually, I think I only ever spent really more than 1, maybe 2 months looking for new work. And you know, it never really went much longer than that. So there's that. And then finally, for those of you that are single, it's likely to be through your work, through your profession, that you could be meeting or connecting with somebody. That Seven of Cups does suggest that maybe there's more than one suitor, which is, hey, listen, it's always nice to have options, right? And then for your money and materials, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is usually, so when it comes to your finances, the Six of Pentacles, I also forgot to say, your astro taroscopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure, as are your New Year, New Frequency. Remember, it's a short energy work based mini course that you do in your own time. You don't have to be anywhere or do anything. You take it at your own pace, and it's going to really set you up for 2024 at that energy level. So get it. All right. Now, your Six of Pentacles, when it comes to money, there will be potentially a lot of conversations around resources this week, this fortnight. There's a lot of considerations about who is making what, or more importantly, with the Six of Pentacles, it might see you getting really honest with yourself about what you're doing with your money, where it goes, why it has to go there, and how you're going to navigate that moving forward. Now, you've got this with the Six of Pentacles, so there is kind of like, there's either something that you're refusing to pay for, or something that you're withdrawing your finances from over the course of this fortnight. We'll see how it shapes up. When it comes, it could also be as well the Death card with the Six of Pentacles can be the end of a debt. So maybe you're making a final payment over this fortnight. That could be really exciting. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is your neck, your throat, and your voice. So these are aspects of yourself that you do need to be really conscious of and treat very well this fortnight. And then finally, as if that wasn't enough, when it comes to your home and environment, you've got the Six of Pentacles. There's something here potentially that you either need to pay for, like maybe it might be like an immediate expense, but then over the long term, it will actually pay out. You know, there's something here about that. It's almost like money that you have to spend up front in order to get or to do a certain thing. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Yule. Forget Yule. Have a wonderful time of it. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the year, and I will see you for lots more and new content in 2024. All right. Take care, and I'll see you soon.